Hey guys, another school Fortnight recap. This is 6, part 3 of 4. This is week 2, term 2, 2015, year 10. Monday, 27th of April, 2015. Geo got a new worksheet for homework. Nothing interesting there. PD, the most tiring prac I've ever had in my whole life because I got so energetic when I was versing. I got so energetic pretty much. And I was in the team. We were separated into teams because it was like practice. I was with Irene, Lisa, and Marie H, and Jimuel, and then me. And pretty much after that, after the practice, there was two teams. They were versing each other. One team versus another. The undefeated team was with was Shabel, Gibran, and Shabel E. That is Gibran, Nicholas, Manu, Karen, and they were eventually replaced by our team to be last. And because of Sir, and I went into our teams, and I was surprised at how much force I had applied into a single volleyball that I once thought it was hard to hit. Because when I hit the volleyball, it was so hard, man. It was like seriously, it was that hard. Usually you'd think it would be soft, but no, this thing is the bomb, man. This thing's hard. And what do you call it? This was also because Lisa told me to go hardcore, because she saw me going hard out with going full on extreme sport with Jimuel when I was versing him 1-on-1. Well, they, as in the people who were supposed to practice, but all they did was sit at the bench, just chilling. Not at the bench actually, on the mat. It's like a cylinder. It was on a corner. We're at the college hall, obviously. It was at the corner. And it was like the extreme sport that me and Jimuel did, man. It was like another level, man. It was like dodgeball. I had to use my fist sometimes, I had to use my elbow, my foot. It's like some martial arts involved or something going on, like striking something. And one time he was trying to tie his shoelaces. Then I hit him so hard on the head, wow, man, what the hell? And it was so hard. It was like an action movie. I had to roll, I had to jump, dodge, and then religion, organized and I don't know what the fuck was going on everyone's group, because Miss gave us this for the last RE lesson, as it was due on Wednesday, as in everything, like our assignment, worksheet, and our posters. Forget to mention Jimuel's awesome guitar skills that Miss told him to stop playing and start doing work at one point, because me and Jimuel were jamming while I was discussing with Callum and John with the iMovie. Then I had math, supposed to do the whole worksheet about finding the gradients or y-intercept or anything related to y/mx plus b. But majority of the time I was just chatting. I was just surprised myself, just chatting. It was really awkward, but it sounded so stupid. The person who was chatting. And then it was English. Went into our groups again. The whole lesson did a brainstorm, and Sir was not in a good mood because he was tired that day. And plus, this is we were still at E block. Yeah, I think E14. No, wait, I think it's E14 or E15, I can't remember, as long as it was the farthest part of E block on the left side, near not F block, E block. It was near F block and E block. That was the farthest side, the lower level. Anyways, most of the students were, not most of the students, many of the students were rowdy, I think the teacher didn't like that, our English teacher, and the group I was in was the best. My perspective, that is, because it had athletes, man. We had Brian, Tyrone, and Patrick E. The fucking funny with the shit they talk or they say, bro. It's just stupid. It just releases all the stress that I had from all the laughter throughout the whole day. Seriously, man, I was having a bad day. Then I had music. All of us waited outside because the year 11s had a talk with the principal. Then something happened in music. Just did the usual practical. Tuesday, 28th of April 2015, PD theory. We were talking about birth controls, or formerly known as contraceptions, because it's sexual health. Then we had to finish the worksheet. The 17 questions about birth control. Then I had music. I did practical. Maverick and Jim practiced for Wednesday's open day. Eunice and Manu were the only people away. Helen went into the music studio. Jessie stuck around for the second half of the lesson with Faisal, as he was recording Jezebel for his RE assignment, because he created a song on Garageband, and so did Elouise, because Jezebel and Elouise are close friends. While Thomas and Ratu went into the music studios with their laptops, just chilling, and then there's me, just being antisocial on my spot in class, just recording Garageband, putting earphones, just minding my own business, and I had to finish part 2 of the jazz music assignment. Then I had double geo, the usual geo, focusing in class because we got an exam notice. We received an exam notice, and it's on week 4 exam block. Followed by that, it was period five. Period five was English. Since we had a room change, our class lined up outside of E11 for quite a while. That the other classes already progressing. While we had to wait 5 or 10 minutes for Sir to show up. We came in and went into our group for the assignment. For the assignment. Last period was science. We had to find 20 points of the WHO organization. Pretty easy. Wednesday, 29th of April 2015. RE, my group presented to the whole class. My group was John, Callum, Jimuel, and myself, aka Neil. I introduced what social injustice we chose, which was poverty. Then I left Jimuel to handle the reason why we chose the social injustice, which was poverty. And then I told the class oh yeah, we put all our research into an iMovie. And then Callum helped us in terms of computer appliances. He was wondering if we were to pause it at one point, but I told him, nah, it's alright, don't worry. And John was like, what the fuck happened to the music? Because the music changed throughout during the iMovie. Was like, what the hell, Neil? Oh my gosh, because you don't understand. It was all sad piano, yeah, and then all of a sudden there's an upbeat piano with lutes. As in, not when I say lute, original guitar. And I told John that the music ran out, so I had to add more. But I don't think he heard me because I whispered it, and he's across the room. Then both John and Callum put the volume down with the bit where John was homeless. But I told him, no, that's alright, leave it high, because I think the class liked the footage where John was playing as a homeless man in the streets while I'm a person on the scene. I'm chatting with him at the street, trying to help him. And then the scene ends with John admitting he's addicted to alcohol after I said, it's alright, it's gonna be fine. When the music is all said and timed right. The second scene, a poor man holding a sign. My bad. Yeah, that scene was with John holding the sign calling what do you call it? Oh wait, no. The next scene is followed by a homeless man or person in poverty holding thing. God help me, or God bless you. Any spare change. And then I wrote as a text down below. Make a difference. And then all of a sudden, it was slow and awkward, yeah? The music changed. As soon as the music changed, and it was so positive, the pictures were positive, I just couldn't hold it. I had to laugh. Even John, even Callum, I just couldn't. And then we had to stop, the iMovie stopped, because it ended, obviously. Then me and Jimuel had to perform a song that we wrote. It was slow and awkward at the beginning, but then, thank God that we had the lyrics, because this song was a song that me and Jimuel wrote during the holidays. I hardly looked in front of the class, which was 50% of the time, and Jimuel kept his eyes on the guitar, making sure he didn't stuff up. We aced it, even though we had the lyrics, and Jim did his solo, and I whistled so perfectly, but no one noticed that he missed a few notes, but it doesn't matter because hardly anyone noticed. Pretty much Jimuel led first in terms of singing, then I led after him. When he didn't know what to sing, and in the end we started singing loud, the class started clapping, clap, when someone's singing they start clapping, yeah, it's like that. And then I call it we ended it with the end of the lyrics was thing, love is our friend instead of people what you're gonna do, from the title or chorus. PD practical, we were playing slide hockey because another class had to play volleyballs. Had the volleyball. Slide hockey is supposed to be for term 3 because it's passing games. Our class did drills first, but me and Jim just sat down because there were too many people and it would make it uneven. We entered when it was a real game. It was red versus blue. No team won, but I found it fun. But only the fact that Sir organized the team into positions like soccer/football, 3 people offending and three people defending, and some people hated it. I wish that Sir just organized it more often. Or sometimes just let us be free, freedom. Yet again, 2 out of 3 of the class played, as in did brack, while the other 33% were sitting at the stage just chatting. Then I had maths. Miss was going through the homework of exercise 9B. Our principal came in and everyone's like, what the fuck, in their head, because he said, this is a room meant for a religion class. Then he sees us doing math. Edgar misbehaves and gets told off simply just by waiting outside. So I asked a question to everyone in class about gradients and y-intercepts. And even John N had to answer the questions the principal asked. Then he left by asking if Susie's been good and Miss defended her. by quoting, "She's always good in class," because that's the truth. And then Edgar came back in after the principal left, and then we continued our lesson. Then homework was pretty much catch up for those who didn't finish it, like people like me. Then we had science. We were given a country, either Armenia or Afghanistan. I had Armenia. We had to identify a disease that was prevalent in the country and explain how this country is treating the disease. In Simba, Sir was away and we had a sub, so basically we had to continue on our portfolio. And then we were dismissed. Oh, yeah, freaking Dino keeps shaking my USB. I mean, there's nothing wrong with my USB, it's just that there's this special thing, it's like a talisman. I don't know what it's called. I think it's not a talisman. I think it's like a charm. Yeah, if you shake it, it will rain. It was bought by my oldest brother. When he went to the Philippines, and a certain island. The natives believe that if you shake it, it'll rain, which it actually did. And freaking Dano made it rain, and it didn't rain like as soon as possible. Obviously, it's not gonna rain like that. It's like boom. It's not magic, okay? It's just superstition. It's like it was already cloudy. But then it only rained when it was at night. So that's it.